Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And today I'll be showing you how to crochet this baby pant. And for this baby pant, I made two pieces, and after that I joined the pieces together, but I'll be showing you how to make the two pieces. So this is how my pant looks. I know you love it, so let's get started. And the following are the requirements to make this pant. This is one of the piece which I made, and this is how it looks. It's so simple to make this piece. I used the single crochets and the slip stitches, but I'll be showing you how to make this piece. It's so simple, so let's get into it. We start by making a slip knot as usual, and this is how I make my slip knot. So if it's a bit difficult for you to make a slip knot, you can just tie a small loop. Then after making the slip knot, tighten it and insert the hook on that loop over there. Tighten the loop, and for the length of, we'll be chaining the length of this part, and for the length of this part we'll be chaining 100 stitches. So chain 100 stitches, and after that I'll be here to show you what to do next. This is my first baby set that I've been making, so I've made about 2 sets for this outfit. So I have a cardigan for this outfit, and the link is on my description box, so you can go ahead and watch the tutorial on how to make the cardigan. After chaining the 100 stitches, chain one more stitch. Then onto the first 10 stitches we'll be making slip stitch on them. So skip the first stitch, that is the stitch that's holding the hook. Then onto the next stitch, place a slip stitch. So this is how I make a slip stitch. Insert the hook, pull through the yarn, then yarn over one loop. So insert the hook, pull through the yarn, then yarn over one loop. So ensure that the slip stitch are a bit loose. This is to make it easier to place the next stitches, the next slip stitches on the previous slip stitches. So make them a bit loose. So we'll be making the slip stitches onto the 10 stitches. We are on the 11th stitch, and on the 11th stitch we'll be placing the single crochets, and this is how we make the single crochets. We'll just insert the hook on that stitch, then pull through the yarn over all the two loops at the same time. So ensure that you have two loops on your hook. So if it's a bit difficult for you to trace the 11th stitch, you can just place your stitch mark on the 11th stitch, and from the 11th stitch it's where we start making the single crochets. So repeat this until you are remaining with on the other side with 10 stitches. So we are remaining on the other side with 10 stitches, and also onto these 10 stitches we'll be slip stitching onto them, and ensure that your slip stitch are loose. that, on the middle we'll be making the single crochets until we remain with 10 stitches. And after making the single crochets and we are remaining with 10 stitches, onto the next 10 stitches we'll be making the slip stitches. So repeat this for a total of 61 rows, and after that we are here. In this section I'll be showing you how to make this thing over here, and we'll be making it on the other side. Skip that big stitch over there, then make again a reduction. So you should have 2 loops on your hook. Pull through the yarn, you should have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over all the 3 loops on the hook, then repeat single crochets where you made single crochets, and repeat slip stitches where you made slip stitches. So this is how my one piece of the short looks, and you should make a similar piece. Then after that I'll be showing you how to join the pieces together. So repeat this and make a similar piece. Then after this I'll be showing you how to join the pieces together to form a pant, not a short. So align your pieces like I've done. Then after that we'll be using the tapestry needle to join the pieces. So you should align the pieces of the pant like I've shown you.